last time that we were here, you all met with the Chiefess Marilyn as she spoke with all of you to better understand your goals, your ambitions, what you want to do in life. Afterwards, she gave you a very important task to travel to the western half of the continent, to a village known as Forbriig, to acquire and escort safely the mayor. Along your way, you made your way to the village of Cairo. It is a very bustling village, a tourist attraction, where you robbed a casino and inadvertently stole the money of a individual that you got a bounty for, who wanted you to steal their money back.
I have an expensive bougie hat.
Yes, you found a very expensive bougie hat, which has come in handy on a few occasions. After the events of Cairo, you continue your journey to the village of Forbriig. You have set up camp along the pathway, off the beaten path, but still close enough that you can retrace yourselves, step, and get back on track. As night begins to fall over all of you, I'm going to ask you all, what are you doing?
Pitching a tent.
Sure you are.
Oh wait, I forgot you were gonna do it in this session with you.
Oh, I already did it.
Yes.
Oh.
That was last session.
No,
Did you use protection?
Probably not.
there was no time for that.
Ooh, should we roll for a surprise baby?
Sure.
Let's
Let's do it.
Roll me a D100.
Okay. Do you have the numbers in your head?
Yep.
Okay. Oh no.
I vote yes.
Oh boy.
Should we take a vote beforehand?
Alright, go ahead. I'm still finding the...
Who wants a baby? Who votes for the surprise baby?
Hey.
Oh my god!
Everyone has voted yes.
It would be a surprise plot point.
Okay, that would really develop the story.
She just wakes up.
It would
every
develop
morning and
something.
vomits.
Vote of hands if you want Draknar to write a song about the newborn baby.
Okay. This is either really good or really bad. It's a 50 on the dot.
You are not pregnant.
Oh!
I did have numbers, but it was not.
Okay, so next time, remember, she's pitching a tent. We need to roll again.
Yeah.
While
I,
Avery and Dimitri are quite obviously pitching a tent with very loud and boisterous noises,
You don't know that.
Windra, what are you doing?
Maybe she's quiet and reserved in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm drinking to quiet the demons.
Wait. As a game master, can we ask you, can you describe these noises? How do they sound like?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh my god!
By
And then
demons,
there's a
Oh, like the back of a Snapple bottle. Okay.
Oh my god. I don't think it's that fast, but sure.
in the distance you all hear the
This
voice
isn't a
of
porno.
Thorn go. Today, I hear noises.
Oh no! Do not
Deep
bring
within
him
the
out.
dense
And then you have Draknar here, like in Forrest Gump, mimicking the noises. That's gonna be the next intro to my next song.
I just look at him and I'm like, did you hear that?
Heard what? All I heard was our sweet lovemaking.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting there with the rest of my drink in my hand. I hear all of this. I down the rest of my drink and I just look over at Windra and it's like, I'm gonna go look for supplies, any kind of food, anything that we might need for the evening. I'm just gonna go now.
I have
yeah, I'm gonna
rations.
go anywhere but here.
I'm gonna join Arzak, but along the way, as we're in the town, along the merchant district or the shopping district, I'm gonna still be mimicking the sounds. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
You get a lot of looks from passerbys that are just like, "What is that? Is that work on something?"
Doesn't your dragon have to be with you?
Strange.
No.
No.
Well, like, I can command her to do other things. And to be perfectly honest, it's not really a drink. It is, but it's not, so she's fine. She's not experiencing anything.
Oh, so she's not in the corner watching.
I mean, it is a deity, so maybe.
Alright. Moon, what are you doing?
I can't leave the drunk by himself.
So are you just
Oh, that's why you're leaving. Yeah.
are you just wandering the forest area? Or
The drunk, what are you doing?
Oh, me?
yeah, she's following you.
Yeah, I was looking to go anywhere but here. Yeah, basically I chose a random direction. Kind of just meandered.
Started walking. Alright.
I marked the trees because he's gonna get lost.
That's probably a good point.
Yeah, true.
Arzak, as Thragnar and you are walking through the village of Cairo, you hear a familiar fluttering noise.
Is it the owl?
Yes.
Okay, I forget what the owl's name is.
Bran.
Bran. Okay.
Brat.
You look up and you see the familiar small owl construct form of Bran as it approaches you.
I, as I see it, I just extend my arm out as a perch for Bran.
He approaches. Bran!
Hi, Bran. Hi, Bran. What brings you here?
Return!
Turn. Okay. What are you returning?
Return to Arzak.
Oh.
He has
Alright.
nothing in his clutch or to
Okay.
deliver. He's just because your old friend Seraphina gifted you, Bran. This is his home with you.
Okay. I just motion for him. I use my other hand to just tap my shoulder, signaling to just perch on my shoulder.
He begins like shuffling up your arm up onto your shoulder. You notice he's doing something a bit different, something that you've never seen him do before. He's turning his head quite vigorously around, as if he's looking for something.
Hmm. Are you okay, Bran? Is something wrong? You're looking at a lot of things right now.
No trouble.
Okay. This might sound silly, but can I roll a sense motive on a construct?
Yes.
I ain't noticing shit. That's a 7. Oh my god, that microwave is doing it again. Okay.
For those who don't know, my microwave has been going a bit crazy. It stopped now. Yeah, you don't notice anything really. It's just Bran has been a bit on the stranger side. You're not entirely sure why because you're not very familiar with constructs. So you might think that this is just another one of his abnormalities.
I haven't seen Bran since I was locked up.
Right.
Okay, so I'm thinking Bran is probably looking around very cautiously because he's not sure if I am me or if he knows that there's another me.
Okay.
But I am going to just as I notice that it's looking around at everything, I'm gonna start looking around too, just to make sure there's nothing out of place.
Roll me a perception.
18.
You don't see anything particularly out of the ordinary. Now, you come from Feyre, which is much more advanced and civilized than anything here in Brinfaldo, minus, say, Indio. But you are very familiar with the city life and the dangers that come with it. You don't see anything that advertently looks dangerous or sketchy other than, there's the casinos and the casino goers that are, probably a little bit on the shadier side, but not exactly looking to start anything.
Okay. Alright, so I'll just kind of, I don't know if Bran will know the difference of me, like, patting him on the head, since it's a construct, but just, this is a cute little owl, I'll just pat on the head just to kind of calm him a little bit, and just keep on going as normal.
He doesn't stop, like, looking around very quickly, but it doesn't seem to you that it's out of a nerves reaction. Just as you're petting him, it becomes more of like a curious.
Okay. So, I'll just let him observe, and I'm gonna actually ask Bran, like, stay with me. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, let me know.
Can do.
Thank you, Bran. And just, keep on.
Yeah, you
Yep,
keep
yep, I just keep on
leaning,
going.
and you're almost leaning yourself out of the frame. Yeah, that's probably better.
Hello.
Oh there, how are you?
Hello.
Bienvenidos a hoy de juego de D&D con Travis y True.
Hello there.
Spanish commentary from Rosito the Osito.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Analogous, yeah.
You could fairly assume once you all get back to camp and after Avery's done pitching a tent. You were all huddled around the
Yeah, roll for the baby
campsite.
again.
Oh boy. You have the numbers in your head.
You already rolled for it.
Not the
roll
second
again?
one.
That was for the
Oh,
first time.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
God.
We went for a long walk.
You went for a
Yeah,
long,
yeah.
It was a long rest.
I'm sure you did a lot of resting.
Mm-hmm.
Resting.
Maybe afterwards. I think this is a 37.
You're not pregnant.
Oh, good.
As everyone kind of congregates to the center of the
Don't
campsite,
worry, there will be more sex.
I'm sure
after
there will
everyone
be.
has their sleeping arrangements set aside and agreed upon,
Yeah. Nobody coming.
you're all kind of just like sitting around the campfire, just reminiscing about everything that has happened so far, kind of contemplating how things are going to begin to go in the future. And Dimitri looks around at everyone and says, "So Arzak and Ragnard, find anything interesting while you were back in Kyra?"
I did not. I did not see anything of particular note, except as I motioned towards Bran. My owl construct has returned to me. No particular news, but he is here now and can help keep watch on things.
Ah, a construct. There are not many constructs that I see around here, minus your little friend there from earlier. May his soul not rest in peace. It is quite curious to see one of this size, though.
So, a gift.
Ah,
Gift
from a fair maiden.
from my homeland. A friend.
Ah, a friend.
Oh, it's Yas, it's a friend.
Oh, you're trying to be East Robin.
Yeah. Scales over here needs a little friend. Because I can't
thought it
keep
was
his watch all the time. But yeah, nostrils.
Nostrils, yes, that's what you called him.
Yeah.
So I lend him a little owl named Bran. Owl's bigger than me, though. Yalas.
What about you two? Find anything interesting on your scouting?
No, just watching a drunk stumble through the woods in the dark.
Was that fun?
It was hilarious.
Anything else anyone wants to bring forward for the conversation?
Most of my time had been following this one over here. You know, he went to separate from his owl. As he separated to with his owl, I went around looking around the streets, talking to the citizens, As well as realizing that there is a bard school in here. They said they would teach me how to do how to play the drums. I might want to take an offer on that.
Well, perhaps while we make our way back through from Forbriig, we can stop by.
Yeah, I want to do some
Yeah.
more gambling.
Ah, more gambling. Why am I not surprised with you?
I like money.
I also came up with new lyrics.
Ah,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yes.
Anything good?
Well, I was inspired by the lovemaking in their tent. So all I basically was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's so good. Put it there.
And then a random, no, not there.
No, not there, no, not there. Oh yes, right here, higher, higher.
And that's going on TikTok.
I'm pretty sure he knows where to put it.
On TikTok.
Rub it, feels good.
Oh my
I'm
God.
getting closer.
I love that you finished that, and there's. Oh no, it's not. I thought we went on ad break. We did not, though.
Why can't we see the ad break up on here?
'Cause that's on OBS.
Oh, I thought it usually showed.
That would have been so sad if it had to go through. It was going through an ad break.
No, it's not on that. We're not on ads right now. We will be soon though. Anyways, is there any other conversations you guys want to have before the end of the night, and you guys can take a long rest? Right. The next day, you all awaken and get ready for the rest of your journey. It's another about half day to a day's journey, depending. You all make your way westward towards the shore and immediately head south. And as you travel, you notice the shoreline is vast, beautiful, oceans and shorelines. Along your other side, there are dense trees, not as dense as the dense forest, but lots of beautiful shrubbery and very tall trees. And as you are approaching the village that you see in the horizon, in the distance, you notice the trees become a little bit more scarce. The shoreline is still just as beautiful, but the landscape becomes very hilly and plain. You finally make your way into Forbriig. Forbriig is a very large town, probably a larger town than what you're familiar with some of the other villages, but a lot of the people there are fairly diverse. You see a lot of humans and elves and half-elves. There's some dwarves and a few orcs that roaming around. Everyone seems to be going about their day-to-day lives. No issues whatsoever. For the time being. What is it that you do as soon as you get in?
Rob the place.
No.
You have to lean into it. We can't just go robbing and killing mares everywhere. It's just kind of very.
You gotta start gentle.
It's very odd and strange that our escort is a mare, given our trajectory and track record. I don't understand why we're gonna escort someone that we literally killed not too long ago.
Do you say this out loud?
No, of course I whispered it, Avery.
As soon as he starts talking about killing the mayor, I just bring my arm up like I'm gonna like bop him in the balls if he doesn't quiet his voice down.
Do you quiet? Well, actually, it'd be roll me an intimidation check.
Yeah, roll me intimidate.
$21.
You are intimidated. Do you stop talking?
You know what? About the mayor, yeah. It wasn't us. That was the construct man. And the construct wagon who did all
Alright,
that.
Are you still whispering this at this point?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll perception and see if I hear it. 25 for perception.
You probably do, but you are able to recognize that he's starting to speak so softly that chances are nobody around all of you hears it, and chances are those that are like in your group that are expanded kind of are not hearing it as well. So chances are nobody's going to pick up on it.
Okay.
You don't need to pick up on it.
Alright, I'll just
Sorry.
pretend I didn't hear anything.
Sorry if you can hear me. I'm an artist. My voice is gonna project. What do you expect?
It can project about other things.
Alright, so let's do this instead. Instead of deciding and discussing about the past and has-beens, what we cannot control anymore, which has been happening in the past, and now we're in the present, how about we venture forward to the present and talk to the denizens and go to a tavern and do our usual shit?
Kill people?
No!
Bree says, "Are you suggesting that we gather intel?"
Yes. Yeah.
That was a really long-winded way of saying it, but alright.
Expressive as ever is me.
I give a silent thumbs up and I keep walking.
Shall we split into groups? Or are we going to just all meander around the village together?
Groups.
Yeah, groups are best.
Alright, how do you want to group up? 2 groups, 3 groups?
I want to be in the group that goes to the tavern.
Whoever joins me, I will be strumming along the road or strumming along town to see if I can
We
get
do
money.
3.
3 groups, okay. So you have 5 of you here. There's Bree and...
Dimitri and the construct.
So you will have... Oh yeah,
2
the
groups of
construct.
3 and 1 group of 2.
Yes.
I do plan on going to a tavern first.
Okay. Chances are the Arzak construct will go with whoever. You'll just have to decide where he goes. Bree's going to follow Avery indefinitely.
I think personally, since it is technically my construct, my construct should not go with me.
Alright.
Because I don't really want to try to pass along that I have an identical twin everywhere I go.
Fair enough.
I think it's the one I had a twin.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah. It's only a little more suspicious considering that my construct, and this is obviously out of character, that my construct literally wears the same thing as me as well.
Yeah.
That I don't want to have to explain.
I mean, you yourself could also get different clothing
Different
for
clothes.
yourself. Different armor and what.
You know
Well,
what,
maybe
that
not
is
the armor,
true.
just the clothes.
I totally understand it, Arzak.
Because you could have bought the armor at the same shop, and I'm sure a shop has similar styled stuff.
True. At the very least, after the tavern, I think that might be a good idea to hit up like an armor, or at least get a cloak of sorts to just throw over top of myself to differentiate me.
Yep.
Can I help you pick your clothes?
Because it's probably
That could
hard
be
for
quite
us
the
to
stylist.
differentiate the two, considering they look
Sure.
exactly alike.
You know, I understand what you're going through. I once had a twin brother as well, Arzak.
Alright, so Arzak, you are going without your contract. Who's going to follow Arzak? You need at least 1 or 2 people to set up 3 groups.
I'm gonna be going with Arzak so I can help him stylize his final look. As you know, I once had a twin brother, but then I realized I was looking at the mirror and it was me.
Arzak, where do you want to go?
First,
You kind of are.
actually, first, go to the tavern. When you said you were going to join whoever goes to the tavern, right?
Yep.
All right, so
there's
3
a
of
group
us.
3.
I want to go into the market square.
Okay, who do you want to? Who wants to go with? Well,
When
you're
said
obviously taking Bree.
Yeah.
So there's 2, and there's still Dimitri and if you want to take him or the other Arzak, and someone will have to go with Moon. Moon, who do you want?
I'll go with Rachel, I guess.
All right, so then the Construct, Arzak, and Dimitri are a group. Yeah. There we go. All right, so we'll start with Arzak's group. Arzak, Ragnar, and Windru. You all make your way to a tavern. We'll say right here. First one's in. What would you like to do? You enter this tavern, and there's quite a few patrons. There's, we'll say about 10, roughly 10. One bartender and one server who's going around and serving different drinks and different types of food, what have you.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep, ask him for a round of whatever the local brew is for the three of us. Flipping the coins or however much it costs, and kind of chat him up about what's going on around this town.
Okay. As you approach and ask for the beer, he says, "All right, one Forbriig froth coming right up." And he kind of like, it looks kind of interesting how he's mixing together, like it looks like a type of meat, and there's like some herbs that he's throwing in there for some reason, and he just pushes it to you, and you can see the foam as it kind of like foams over the rim of the mug.
Alright.
Have a swig.
Will do. I'd flip him some coin with one hand and take a swig with the other.
He takes the coin. Roll me a Constitution check.
Damn it.
With advantage because it's you.
There. Oh, that's a good start. 10 plus whatever the advantage.
2, so it gave you 12. It seems a bit spicy as it enters your throat, and probably you weren't expecting it, so it might cause you to choke up a little bit, but it goes down.
Yeah.
It
Has
has
a bit of a kick to it. What do you put in this?
Oh, just a few of my own herbs that I grow out back.
I think this is a little spicy yet delightful on its own.
It's been passed down for generations. Not many generations, mind you. But I'm glad you like it nonetheless.
Well, I raise my glass and I say, well, here's to at least a few more generations of this.
Ah, yes. Many generations to come, perhaps.
So, what can you tell me about this town? I'm not from here, traveling through. I want to see what's going on around here.
No, we don't get many of your kind. I don't. Sorry.
I am not actually from this continent. Just traveling around, seeing different parts of the world with my companions here.
Are your companions up with you?
I would hope. I would only hope so, considering that I just bought all their drinks. Are you guys up with me?
Hello.
Then both of you, you need me to roll Constitution checks. Scott, you get an advantage because it's you. Ragnar, you are not much of a drinker.
Oh. 15.
12.
Si-
14.
Same thing for both of you. It's spicy when it first hits your throat, but it goes down, and it's not bad, really. It's just more of a kick that you were expecting.
Can I roll for knowledge geography to find out what herbs is the gentleman using? The
I
tavern
think it
here.
would be knowledge nature.
Knowledge nature? Okay, so
Yes.
we can-
Geography is more like where you are on a map.
Alright, so I wanna go ahead and roll for that because Ragnar is it's getting a similar hint of what those herbs are and what the taste is. It seems familiar.
Go for it.
So it's +2. 18.
You could probably pick out what kinds of herbs they are. Some of them you're not 100% sure. Maybe they're specific to Forbriig, or Probably something that you've never is very, very, very rare and uncommon. Probably something you've never even heard of before. But you could probably pick out a few, like maybe there's like a little bit of ginger in there, maybe a bit of garlic, like something that you wouldn't really expect in a beer. But it tastes good.
Oh my, well, Mr. Barkeep. Oh my gosh, why is he not pushing to talk? Sorry. My, Mr. Barkeep. There's one very good mug of ale. I've never tasted something so subtle, but it seems like you have a rare ingredient in here. It tastes the ginger, the garlic, everything else that comes from any specialty meat, but whatever you add to it, it enhances the flavor.
Like I said, it's a family recipe. I can't just give it away for nothing.
Can I sing it to you and perform for you for the recipe?
No.
Oh. Sure?
Yes. Although I do appreciate your words.
Can I perform and get an extra drink for free if I perform for everyone in the tavern?
I can vouch for him. He's pretty good.
Why, sure. I'll tell you what, if you perform for me and you bring in some more customers, I'll give you and your friends a round for free.
If I'm able to make double what you make in a day and increase your crowds threefold, would you give me the recipe?
I'll give you beer for your stay.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll string instruments.
For perform?
Yeah, for perform.
Go for it.
Plus 12.
Oh, here.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
He fell on the floor.
Wait, hold on.
Let's see.
Oh, thank God I didn't get that. A 29.
You are able to bring in a larger crowd, probably a bit larger than what you were expecting yourself. And after you are done performing, and a lot of the new patrons come in and they order the Forbriig Frost, you walk up to the barkeep and he says, "By George, by lords and gods alike, as promised, you and your companions can have my Forbriig Froth for your extended stay. And I'll throw in a room on the house."
See, this is how you work your body off.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
In case you guys need it. Now, what was it you were inquiring? Do you need anything else, sir?
Just another round.
Here you are.
Oh.
What was it you were asking for?
So, has anything interesting been happening around here lately? Any stories to tell? Any potential mishaps that might need to be looked into? Since we will be around for some time here, if there's anything we can help with.
There's nothing out of the usual abnormalities.
Okay. Any news you've heard passing through? Any I know you said you don't get much of our kind. I assume travelers through here.
No, your race.
Ah, okay. That's understandable. So as far as any travelers passing through, have you heard of any stories from them about anything interesting recently?
We don't get a lot of travelers here in Forbriig. Mostly because most of the tourists that come from the western coast, they go directly to Kyra. That's cursed cesspool.
But there's a lot of sex there.
The sex, the gambling, the crime, it's...
Gee, it reminds me of somebody else.
And who that may be?
A little bit of alcohol, I always say, never really killed anyone, but with all the crime and murders that happen over there in Kyra, it's a wonder why the Madam oh, what's her name? Marilyn. It's a wonder why she doesn't put a stop to any of it. But it is out of my hands, of course.
Yeah. Raise my glass. I raise my glass to that.
So this is your first time in Forbriig, then? The three of you, I assume.
Yes.
Helena just messages
yes.
me in my head.
Well,
I hear that bitch
we
has
have
been
been
talking about
established
you.
for many centuries now. We've only had about 3 generations or so to go off of, give or take, depending on your race. But it is a quaint little town. We enjoy our privacy that we get, although we do enjoy the occasional tourist.
Well, I appreciate the hospitality here. It's traveling for so long, you don't always get that.
I do hope that you enjoy your stay.
If the stay is as good as this mead that I'm drinking, then I'm sure it'll be a wonderful stay.
Of course, I'll keep it coming. You two, anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good. I'm just pretty content drinking.
Alright, we will move over to you two with Bree. You are walking through the marketplace and you do see some very what seems like outdated kind of stands and kiosks. If you remember from Indio, a lot of the stands were pretty intricate, very vibrant, and probably more modern-esque as to try and attract customers, whereas these are very not ancient, but you could probably say outdated, not as vibrant or colorful, very well kept, mind you, just the tapestry is a bit more plain and bland. But almost like nobody really wants to change what's been working for them. But you do see a variety of different materials on sale. It's not very excessive. And there are not a lot of shops or kiosks to go around. Seems like each one specializes in one thing. Say you have maybe one tailor and one stone salesperson or a crystal merchant. What are we looking for?
I have no idea.
So we're here to escort the mayor, right?
I have absolutely
Yes,
no idea
that
what
is
I'm
the
doing.
main objective.
Okay. So I guess go around and I ask about the mayor. Where
They are.
Yeah.
You just go up to a random person, merchant.
Yeah.
Ah, dears, how can I be of service to you? It's like a pretty, not elderly, probably more like early 60s, maybe, in a human female.
I was wondering if you knew where your mayor was.
Oh, everyone knows where the mayor Bartholomew is at. He's up in his mayor's mansion.
What can you tell him about What can you tell us about him?
Oh, the mayor? Oh, Bartholomew has been in office for quite some time now. He's always looking out for all of us little people, and well, there's a lot of little people here for Forbriig, I must say. But always looking to advance whatever it is, our research, our philosophies, and you know that Forbriig is known for its philosophers. He is a halfling, and is always very, very well spoken. I heard that he recently helped out with a study of some sort. I don't know the specifics, mind you, but I'm sure if you ask him about it, if you meet him, he'll tell you all about it. He's very excitable, that.
Let's go get him.
They tell us where the mansion.
Yeah, she points in the
Okay.
direction.
I lean over and look. What do I see? Do I see the
To the
building?
mansion. Yeah, you see it's pretty easily visible.
It's a mansion, like.
It's a building that is taller. It doesn't look like a mansion, but it's definitely the biggest. One of the biggest buildings in the city.
Big
The
spender.
village. There's a few other very tall structures, but they're very obviously not the mansion that she's pointing to, because it's in the opposite direction.
Go talk to him.
There's just the three of you go.
Helena sends into their heads.
Everybody's head.
Yeah. Found him.
You know, if you guys can still walk.
Chances are they can. Do you? Helena asks, "Should I ask them to meet us somewhere?"
No, I just kind of want to see what happens. You can, however, send to Dimitri and Construct Arzak to meet us in the market.
It has been done. Real quick.
I want to see if they get lost.
Odds or evens.
What?
I'm just saying, odds or evens.
Oh, you're gonna see if it sends to the other one. Even.
The construct Arzak and Dimitri meet up with you, and you make your way over to the mansion.
Yeah.
On your way there, you hear something that you haven't heard before inside of Forbriig. Forbriig has been very, we'll say, minimalesque, very quiet and very peaceful of a town from what you've seen so far. But you hear like a shriek of sorts. And as you approach in the direction that you're going, you do see a group of the Black Axe individual that you've tussled with before, harassing a couple of humans,
Oh, okay,
a
well.
female and a male.
Hey, fuckers!
There are 4 of them that are on the streets, obviously harassing the couple. They all turn and immediately say, "Hey!
Hey!
We've heard about you!"
Good. I think. Unless
Another,
it's about the sex,
a
then
large-
maybe it's bad.
A larger individual with the black axe inscribed on his chest plate steps forward. "I could take you in right now."
Like to see it try.
I'm sorry, was that a, insinuation?
Insinuation.
I don't produce my boobs that well. I don't know about you, but, like, I don't want to be going into some weird house with this guy.
I mean, they have to be at least a 7. This guy's at least is a,
Like a
at
2.
best a 2. Yeah.
A 2.
Yeah, he's not very well looking.
And look at that axe thing on his armor. That's just
Tacky.
tacky as shit.
There you go.
He's like a junior ranking officer somewhere.
Yes.
Or
He
part of
looks
the
at his
woodshop
group
club.
and just nods in their direction, and
I mean, they look poor.
they come in and they swarm you.